one of the main things that I've learned is that collaboration is key. This is something that I take with me into any role that I'm working on, any project that I'm working on within those roles. And this collaboration also has to have mutual respect as well. And this needs to be not just within your team, but also with other teams that you're working with as well, and also even other businesses that you're working with. You could have the best idea, or somebody could have the best idea ever, but it's only going to get better when you collaborate with others.
I think my biggest advice would be opportunities and inclusion. I think that the ability to listen to others, what they bring to the table, their difference of opinions, sometimes not what we always want to hear, but the fact that they can bring a different tone of voice.
I've been very fortunate that my boss, when I first moved to digital journalism, she took the time to sit down, go through my stories with me and make sure I understood what I was doing well, what I wasn't doing as well, and that I understood all the ins and outs of like SEO and image cropping. And I think it's really important that like an editor or a manager takes the time to go through with anyone just starting.
My advice to employers to nurture talent would be to create an environment where young talent is able to feel included and are given the opportunities to ask those questions that they sometimes want to ask, but may not feel the ability to. And I think also we think of the current situation and COVID being part of a much wider problem where people aren't in the office and don't feel that safe space. So to employers, don't feel scared to bring them to that Zoom call, to invite them along to that meeting, because the young talent in particular is wonderful.
Digital journalism can be very fast-paced, so I think it's really helpful if employers can offer the sort of support and maybe a little bit of time so that like writers like me can continue to develop our skills so that we're able to do our jobs as effectively as possible and hopefully like advance on in our career.
So something that companies need to be doing to help nurture new talent is putting the time in. It's so simple, but so necessary. As the saying goes, you only get what you put in. And this is something that needs to happen across all levels of the business, from mentors and from colleagues and from outside sources. You need to ensure that people have this time put into them from diverse sources, so not just their manager, not just their teammates, but they're learning in a variety of ways from a variety of people.